We choose this topic of happiness because in a way it's very important. Now we have incredible, fantastic tools in our hands, but we have to know where we want to go. And in a way I think it's very important, if we want to go towards a better city, better life, we have to have in mind that what we would like at the end is to be happier. And this is something not specific, it's not, you don't have one way to arrive to that. But I think the architects, we can do very, very much. And we can really investigate in that. And we can really try our best to understand what is the architecture which is giving the best quality, which is giving the best life, the best feelings, and which is making people more happy. So this is, for example, what we are trying in our architectural office, and that's why I try to propose this to every student in this fantastic competition, because I think it's a great topic and really we have to concentrate on that. Well, I like the word transformation. In our office, we work a lot on transformation. It means that in our tables, we receive a lot of an industrial area which is not used for industry anymore, which is a kind of in a kind of a confusionary state. Many ugly situations are given to us, and I love to see ourselves, the architects, the urbanists, as people who are able to make a transformation on place, on site, and to capture the essence and the identity of the places in order to make what is negative becoming positive. In order to work on that, there is not one formula, there is not one way, but I think we have, first of all, to study and to get very deep into the knowledge of the place, into understanding the history, the specific situation, what is requested, and try to work in that direction. I think this is a kind of a new sustainability, new ecology, and that's why I love to use the word. Well, integrating with the surrounding and integrating with the nature or with the landscape, or what is the most raw material that we find around our construction, I think is very important. It's very banal, but if you imagine to be in a wood, in a kind of surrounding with trees, with beauty, positive feeling. So if we create an artificial environment, it's very important to do something which is giving back the same kind of feeling. And sometimes we can really integrate the world of nature, the world of landscape, and the world of construction. And we really consider that to be one thing. And in China, this is very special. I think Chinese culture and history has created a lot of gardens which are sort of artificial paradises, and I think we have to develop this idea in the different epoch. The way of doing things and the styles change, but the concept is always the same. Create a kind of a paradise which can maybe be constructed, artificial, but which will give back a sort of well-being and being happy and comfortable in the space. Nowadays, I think it's not so easy to develop a specific skill in order to become an architect. The tools are changing drastically. When we started in our office with Eric Miralles next to us, we were using hand drawings, and we were using pencils, we were using papers, we were using ink, and everything was very limited to the physical world, and we were working with that. Now the tools are changing and the capacities are changing, but what I think is very important for every student now is to develop a very deep knowledge about what we are doing. So I think history, philosophy, knowledge, literature, artistic knowledge, these are very, very important. It's a kind of a classical formation, but I think nowadays, together with the capacity of moving the fantastic tools that we have, this classic knowledge is becoming more and more important. So students nowadays, they have a lot to learn, but this is wonderful because knowledge is the possibility for humanity to connect and to create a place for the future which is making humanity be a little better. This is our aim. I love this design competition. I love the fact that it has a history already and it's going on year after year with a kind of giving a fixed point for students. And I know that students have a kind of joy in participating to something which is challenging, which is kind of difficult, and which is really trying to make the best coming out of them. So I think it's really important to have these platforms of comparisons so that people can give ideas and ideas can be shared, and I think this is creating levels which are going up and are really making our profession also more entertaining and more joyful. So I'm very happy to be chairman of this competition this year, very honored. I hope this theme that we are proposing is interesting and is really challenging for all of you. And I'm really looking forward to see the results that will come out of this competition and to choose the best ideas out of the many that we will see. So see you soon.